Welcome to Mike's Beer Channel on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is our 4th annual light beer challenge that we do every year for that big football game.
For SB!
That we didn't pay for the rights to use the name.
SB!
But there's a team from Philadelphia playing a team from Kansas City, and they're in Arizona right now.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so today we're going to do we're stretching that light beer a little bit because my wife found out that there's beers that technically would be considered light beers but aren't promoted as light beers. Is that the right way to say it?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, we're going to do them in order. Now, our defending champion is Yingling Flight, and this was the smallest container I could find of Yingling Flight.
As a single.
It's 2.6 grams of carbs, 95 calories, 4.2% alcohol.
The rest of that's mine after we taste it, right?
Sure. And of course it looks like any other light beer ever. All light beer looks like that. Sorry, we're not using matching glasses, but that's not my fault. Well, I guess it is my fault. I don't have enough followers.
Apparently you're not entertaining enough.
So we're putting Flight there.
How come yours is so full and you gave me like...
You're getting the rest of the can.
Okie dokie.
Number 2, I found this one, which... What did you think this was?
I didn't know what it was.
This is Heineken Silver.
All I could see was the H and the E when you showed me the can.
And this is extra refreshing taste. Brewed with ice cold lager, processed at -1 degree Celsius, blah, blah. Premium malt liquor, or malt lager. I'm sorry, not malt liquor. It's only 4% alcohol, 95 calories, 4% alcohol. They don't give the carbs. That's weird. Everyone gives the carbs. Product of carbs, 3.2 grams. So a little bit more. Not a huge difference. And that looks even the same. It's pretty close to the same. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Heineken fan to begin with. But I did see this, and I don't know if you can see that in the can. Okay.
It's definitely darker than the Flight.
Is it? Mm-hmm. And this is where it gets complicated. This is Krombacher Pilsner from Germany. 4.8% alcohol per volume. And barley, wow, it's got a lot of reading here, but it doesn't. Do you remember what the carbs on this were?
I don't.
Or the calories? The calories were only like 130, I thought it was.
I don't remember.
Okay. It was just weird to find a German beer considered light, but
I looked up light German beers. Because, we had to do it up a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Can't just keep trying the same beer all the time.
You can't bring all the losers back. And there's a certain era that place that used to have the total selection of beer and wine does not have the selection it used to. Okay, now the next one, we'll get back to the Krombacher. What is it? Krombacher. We got Brooklyn Pilsner. Bright, golden, strikingly refreshing. A Pilsner inspired by Brooklyn, brewed for all.
Oh my God, stop doing that.
Okay.
Wait, you start talking funny because you said Brooklyn?
It's 5% alcohol. New York and Utica. Okay. Wow, that is the lightest craft beer I think I've ever seen.
So it has 2.4, the Krombacher has 2.4 grams of carbs, but the nutritional value shows energy, and I don't know if that's actual regular calories or if that's converted to something else.
Well, I mean, 2.4 carbs is pretty low. This is 2.6. Nick Ultra, I want to say, is like 2.4, which was our second place beer last year. But anyhow, so it's low on carbs. Well, I think it qualifies. And then the Brooklyn, I remember you telling me it was like 130 calories.
Yeah, I think so. So the calories are a little bit more than the American beer, right? The American light beer.
The American light beer is at 95 calories. The Heineken's at 95 calories also. Okay.
It says 38 kilocalories.
Does anyone know what a kilocalorie is? Okay, but we'll just go with carbs. It's low carb. And I was going to start with the Brooklyn first, without the funky accent. I smell nothing.
Oh, really? You don't smell anything? Why did my voice get so high pitched?
I don't smell anything. Sweet.
It's not like a really potent smack you in the face smell, but it smells like a beer. I mean, it has
It's not offensive.
Little
It's got a good
malty.
flavor. Yeah.
But light. It doesn't
It's refreshing.
it doesn't smell like that malty smell that you know is gonna stick to your tongue.
Yeah, and most craft beers, they don't normally do pilsners or lagers. They do crazy weird stuff. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
I really think that this challenge is gonna throw things for a loop. Some just because we're tasting beers that are traditionally tastier, but we're throwing them in the light beer challenge because the FDA says it just has to be like 33% lower calories, was it? Than your regular beer. Well, your German regular beer is going to be some pretty high calories.
Ooh.
Don't quote me on that FDA thing either because, you know, my research was done hours ago and not written down. We're a professional channel here.
That's how good science is. What do you think of that one?
It's not bad. I'm going to save some because I want to go back and retaste.
Okay, which one did you just drink?
Oh, did you move on without me?
This one.
I'm sorry, I haven't
Yes.
tried that yet.
Okay,
Sorry.
I did. Got a little bit of sweetness. Very,
Oh my, that is very sweet.
yeah. Doesn't have any of that harshness you normally get from German beer either. It's like they took all the harshness out.
No, I want a pretzel with beer cheese right now.
Okay.
Totally.
Now let's see. This, of course, water, barley malt,
Or
hops,
some
hop
schnitzel.
extract, and it's got a whole bunch of stuff on here
Or Spätzle.
that I
Spätzle?
can't read. Spätzle would be good. I
Mm.
think it's Spätzle. Okay. Okay. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is Heineken, which Heineken's the third largest brewer in the world.
I don't know.
I think they're third now. No, they're second.
Are they?
It's Anheuser InBev 500 beers, and then it's Heineken might be number 2. Molson Coors is number 4. I think China has a 4th one. Anyhow, let's try the Heineken. Silver. It was done at -1 degree Celsius during the lager process, or the lagering process.
Well, that list is from 2020.
Hmm.
Heineken was number 2 in 2020.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the source is either. Holy cow.
That's pretty good. It's nice and sweet. It's sweet too. These two, they've all been sweet. Okay. We're ready. Did you try this one yet?
I did, but
Okay.
I'm still thinking on that one.
Because we're going to go to Yingling now. Flood. The next generation of light beer.
I think the Heineken is pretty unremarkable. It just kind of tastes like beer.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Now, I might be biased while you're thinking on your opinion, but out of these 4 beers, if I were sitting down to drink and wanted to drink more than 1 beer, I think I would still pick the Yingling Flight.
Hmm.
I think it just has a little bit more drinkability with a multiple beer. I love all of these beers. The Heineken is just kind of like I mean, it's definitely drinkable, and I would not turn one down if it was given to me for free. But if I had to pick between the Heineken and the Flight, on any given day, I would pick the Flight.
Okay.
But now, if you went just on taste alone, like you have 1 beer and pick just one, I don't know if the Flight would be it.
Okay. I think I'm ready to put them in order.
Okay, that's good because I filled in as much as I had to talk about. Well, you finished Brooklyn first, so what does that mean? Or was that not the first one you finished? I don't know, I can't see your other glasses now. So much silence.
If I had to put them in order, this is the order they would go.
Really, you like the Heineken better than
I think the
Yingling?
Heineken has a little sweeter. It's not a huge difference, but I think I would like the Heineken a little better. And the Kronbacher is
It's
arguably
definitely the
one of
most
the best
flavorful.
German beers I've had. Because it doesn't have that harsh aftertaste. It's just very sweet.
I picked that one from the store, I'm just saying.
You picked this one too.
I did.
I picked this one.
You did. Hey, it came in second to the one I picked out.
Okay. So
Or it came into above the other one I picked out.
So if you're looking at, this is backwards, isn't it? Because it's normally left to right.
Yeah, it is, but I know you, so I knew which way you were going.
Okay, so let's fix it for those viewing at home. By the way, like, subscribe, smash the notification button. Now, to be fair, arguably, this, technically doesn't say it's a light beer. But it was listed as a light beer. It's low in carbs, so it counts. These two, very close. It could really go either way. I just felt the Heineken had a little more sweetness. The Yingling kind of...
You're into sweetness in a beer now?
No, I think this had more flavor. I think the Heineken had just a little more flavor than the Yingling. And the only thing there is, price point wise, this is the most expensive Yingling they make. This is more expensive than the rest of their beer. So, equal footing. I mean, price wise, the German beer is probably the least expensive, which is weird. I don't know, but so now this was a 72 last year, or last time we tested it.
72?
On my scale.
You are such a, anti-light beer
I
guy.
might be. So, but I think it's grown on me a little bit, so I'm going to bump it up a little bit to about a 76. So that being said, this would be about a 74. Or 73.
They stopped making Bud Select, didn't they?
You can still find it. It's
Or
really
you just
hard.
can't get it anywhere.
I'm calling this a 77, and this is a 90.
I was just curious because, Bud Select used to be my light beer of choice.
Yeah, Bud Select, I think, was probably the best light beer because it wasn't, it was lighter, but it wasn't light.
I'm just curious how that would hold up against Flight.
Huh. I don't know.
I haven't had one in a long time, but I think I might like Flight better.
Maybe. Now, to be fair, like I said, these are within a point of each other. I literally rate this 77, that 76. So
Fair
they're
enough.
really close.
What did you rate the Kronbacher?
90. This tastes like a real beer.
See, if you're gonna say it and call it not real beer, then you have to like give it a little bit of a bump up for like anybody who actually drinks light beer on a regular basis.
Oh, well, it's low in carbs, so it'd be a good choice.
I'm just saying for the Flight and the Heineken.
Well, this is hard to find, comparatively speaking. This is the first time I've seen it was today.
I totally want a really good German meal right now after eating this.
So this is available pretty much everywhere.
Without the sausage, though. I can deal without the sausage.
Really?
Yeah, like the...
Sauerbraten would be good. I like sauerbraten.
Yeah.
Oh, that German potato salad from that what can we call that? Elderly Castle in Moon City.
I don't know.
Moon City Center, Florida. Their German potato salad was spectacular. Their schnitzel was good.
The schnitzel was really
Their
good.
bratwurst was good.
Like some schnitzel.
What were those little
and some
balls of
sauerkraut.
sauerkraut?
They were sauerkraut balls.
Oh my god, those were delicious.
Oh, that was like sauerkraut that
And
was
we were
like dipped in
drinking-
some coating and deep fried. Oh my
we were
god.
drinking Paulina though.
Paulaner.
Paulaner.
I was drinking Paulaner. What were you drinking?
I drank a Paulaner, Bitburger's my
Bitburger.
Bitburger is my
Yes.
go-to German beer.
Not a light beer.
Not at all. It's got bitterness. It just punches.
So
you in the
anyway,
face
for
with
our
bitterness.
super beer challenge of
Yes.
2023, because we can't say the other words,
I'm picking Kronbacher.
Kronbacher. Kronbacher is the winner.
Woohoo!
Dethroned Yingling Flight. 2 dethroned Yingling Flight.
Like I said, they're really close.
Very, very interesting.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with any of these as far as if you're trying to drink light beer. The Brooklyn Pilsner is a fine beer. Now, the thing going against Brooklyn Pilsner is it's a craft beer. It's going to be harder to find and cost more than the other two. Because Kronbacher, as much as we German beer, this is a mainstream beer in Germany.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Okay,
Go ahead. I was going to throw in a little girl factor.
Okay.
Just because of, the big game and all of that. So there's a little bit of red on the Heineken can. But for the most part, we've got green, we've got blue, we've got yellow. So I think it's very clear that we are leaning green.
So it looks like we're...
green, green, green. Go Birds!
Apparently we're rooting for that team from Philadelphia that's playing that team from Kansas City in that
Big game.
super football game they're going to play in Scottsdale, Arizona. Like, subscribe, smash the notifications buttons. Till next time.